If we're going to solve the big problems the way they did in Chile, for put it in perspective for us, it's going to take that kind of collaboration. I want to close with the fact that I've talked about how you can stand up to stand out. And I'm not going to talk about them. I want to close with a personal story that had a profound impact on me, and I want to share it with you because hopefully the message there is one of hope and inspiration for all of us. And it starts with this. I had the opportunity earlier in the year, well, it was right at summer camp, to go to Honduras. And how many of you have been to Central America at all? Okay, a few of you have. And you know, Honduras is, like many countries there, it's a country have and have not. There's no middle class. And our church happens to support, in Maryland, happens to support an orphanage and a school. And their goal is to not raise kids for adoption, is to raise the middle class of Honduras, to educate them, give them the tools of education so they can be the middle class of Honduras. So I thought, this is a pretty cool opportunity to go down. I took 2 of my grandkids with me because what we were going down to do is service, just as you did today. We were going to go down and work in this school, in the dormitories. So we go down, the first day, we get to orientation, and they tell us about what we're going to do every day. And the director says, but the work is not the most important thing. I was a little strange. The most important thing is that you spend time with these kids on the playground every day. And you're going to be tired and not want to do it because you're going to be working all day, you're going to be hot, tired, sweaty, and you want to go back to your quarters. You don't want to have, what I didn't know at that time, your daily dose of beans, rice, and tortillas without much protein, which is what they ate, which is good to experience. And you're going to want to sit there and read and get to know each other a little bit better in this group of 9 of us. They said, you need to get out with these kids. Because here's the profile of the kids. The kids are street kids. They have no parents, or the parents are in jail or prostitutes or whatever it may be. Horrible conditions. And, you know, when you go down the roads and you see these street kids begging for money, jumping out in front of cars to fix the payment so somebody will give them a little bit of token, because that's all they get. That's all they have. They have the clothes on their back and food. So that paints the picture. So first day we go, do our work. Oh man, I haven't worked like that in a while. So we get back, we have our beans, rice, tortillas. They say, okay, it's time to go to the playground. So I go to the playground. I'm standing there thinking, you know, I'm probably a gray-haired guy. They're not going to ask me to play, you know. And they're playing active games on the playground. Soccer was going to the World Cup a lot. Now I'm standing here for a little bit, and all of a sudden I had a tug on my arm, and I looked down, and this young man looked at me, and his name was Kevin Rodriguez, and Kevin said, "Hey, you." I said, "Yeah?" And he held out his hand just like this with marbles. He said, "You play marbles?" Oh, I couldn't even imagine playing marbles. I haven't played marbles since I was his age, and that's a long time ago. He said, "Come with me, come with me." I said, okay, well, I can't say no, so I go. So we go, we're third spot on the ground. He's got his little kingdom that he likes to play marbles in, carved out. He has a little circle drawn with his finger in the dirt. And we start shooting marbles. Well, you can't shoot marbles like this. So then I'm finally down like this shooting marbles, trying to make sure I can play. Then I realized, oh hell, I can't do it. So I just laid on the ground, wallowed in the dirt, and played marbles. And he loved it. He thought it was just terrific that I do that. He still beat me. But I made it closer once I laid on the ground. So the next few nights we played, you know, nothing special just with him. It was group games. We played basketball one night. We played baseball. It's with a stick, a broomstick, kind of like the Rangers. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a Ranger fan. That was a bad joke. But we played games every night and enjoyed ourselves and did our work. And the Saturday is time to leave. And we're ready to go home. We'd eat beans and rice and tortillas and had a great time and learned a lot and felt a lot. And they invited us to come out. And when they came out, kids are all in a circle, and they put us in the chairs. And they said they want to thank us. And so the kids came up, they sang songs, and they thanked us and did all kinds of stuff. And then at the end was what we didn't expect. There was about 60 children there. Every one of them got up to give every one of us a hug. And so there's this line of kids coming around to give you a hug. And it was truly emotional. Like, wow, you know, these kids appreciate you so much. You know, just spending time with them. It wasn't that we painted their building. It was that we were there with them. We cared enough to be there. And so the line's coming, and here comes Kevin Rodriguez, and he does the same thing. He catches me on the side, jerks my arm, and says, "Hey, you." I look, "Yeah." And he gives me this huge hug. And I'm, you know, starting to tear up a little bit. And then he pulls out 2 marbles out of his hand. And he puts them in my hand and folds my hand. I said, "Oh, I can't take your marbles. This is what he has in life. I mean, he doesn't have much." And he took his prized possession and gave me to him. And when I said, "I can't take it," he said, "You me." And I have to tell you, the story I want to leave you with, or the thought I want to leave you with, is that Kevin Rodriguez, with no more than marbles, can give up 2 of his marbles to somebody that he doesn't know that well, but that he could relate to as a human, and give up prized possession to be part of my life. It says a lot about the opportunity we have. Walker talked about the problems and the great opportunity. We have a great opportunity, and all it requires is more of us to give more to our employees, to care more, to give more to our businesses, to care more, to give more to our communities, to care more, and do it in such a way that it's compelling, and even though it's hard, it seems so easy because the rewards will be there. Thank you.